Hello, welcome to our studio, Katarina Lagno, who managed to win, I would say, in a quite nerve-breaking way for at least us commentators, because at the end we were not even sure who's winning, but I will ask you about that later. And well, before we even get to the final stage of the game, there were some questions we would like to ask on certain positions, but Katja pointed to exactly this position, so I'm looking forward what you're going to tell us.
I don't know, maybe I could play with another rook. If there is a difference, because rook e1 looks, it's a pin, and I have knight h4, maybe here. I don't know. Does it work?
We discussed exactly this.
Yes, but like with rook on f8, it's not the same story, because I can play bishop c5.
And now the difference is like that if I go for bishop e3, nevertheless, we had the same line with the rook on a8 in our commentary.
Yes, but here I can maybe take, and
rook e1
still doesn't work. Yes.
No, it still doesn't work.
Well, then I don't know how to play here, because it looked fine for me.
We thought bishop f5 is a way you have to play to get rid of pieces. Yes, because otherwise your pieces look active, but they are stuck, and somehow they are like actively placed, but they are misplaced because
here,
you have problems.
Yes.
Bishop f5 we thought exactly in this moment, because after h6, bishop f8, she managed to coordinate.
I felt
you have problems.
Something wrong. Yes, of course I felt it, but it was in a psychological point of view that I played bishop g4, and then to go back, it was not.
It's not easy. I agree.
It's not easy. And what about bishop f1? You just
go queen h5. We believed.
And then bishop g2,
and maybe you just take on e4 nevertheless and change pieces, and then f5.
Anyway, it would be better than what I.
It's definitely better than in the game. I'm not sure that you are better. The funny thing is
I am not telling you I'm better. It was better.
No, it was better, but even when we had the position, I believe even earlier, it felt to us. I think even in this position, it's somehow even felt to us that black. If someone could be better, it seemed to us like it is black. But after you
I was too slow. But I couldn't find anything. I spent more than 30 minutes.
A lot of time.
But I understand that if I do nothing, I'm strategically not good.
No, that's what you understood yourself in the game. I suppose.
I understood it during the game. I was understanding it, but I couldn't find anything. So I just played h6 without.
If you don't want to play bishop f5 and admit that bishop g4 was maybe not the ideal square, of course it's different. But
why I played h6? Because if I play immediately bishop f8,
there's knight g5 maybe in some lines with d6 and f7 is hanging.
That's why I played h6, bishop d2, bishop f8. But of course I was not happy already here. I understand that she developed, and
just very quickly, because we were wondering after this move if she can give a check, and if you play c6. I don't think you wanted to play c6.
I will not play c6. I will play king f8.
That's what we thought, and we just played the same position. What happened in the game, just with the king on f8, and you would try to change queens and solve the issues like that. Okay, we were just wondering.
Bishop d7.
Okay, then let's go back to a later stage in the game. Probably after your time-consuming moves, she managed to be better, and then we saw the moment when you played queen c2.
Yes, here for me it looked like hopeless.
It looked like you're very close to have problems.
D6 would pose many problems.
D6, we thought you would still survive, finally speaking.
I would take here.
Yes, and then we thought if you take here, we thought you could even take with a pawn here, because if she takes here, you take here, and a lot of things are hanging. We even saw the same position with a pawn on d6.
Well, but something she can do something here. It's
what she could have done without any botherings, I believe, is just to play what she did. And now
rook e4.
Rook e4 is horrible. I just play here, and if you play bishop c5, I guess That's your intention. Because if you take back here,
No,
now she
then
can still go rook e4, but it's a huge difference because you never have a takes before.
Yes,
Right?
not good.
But if you play, for example, like, I mean, after b
It
takes
looks
a5, you play here, I mean, if I am lazy and I don't want to make any calculation, I play this position against you, have a pawn up, my pieces are well
Yes, but
coordinated, and
Chinese players, they like to calculate.
you know, like what Miro said to us on the chat, in the commentary, that if you want to hunt the queen, it should happen accidentally on the board. But if you plan to hunt it, it's always a bad idea. So
Yes, you're right.
no, not me. It was Miro saying that, but I think he was right in a way that after rook e4, with the intention to hunt down your queen, that was a moment actually when the favor switched
Yes,
and
I
it went
felt
on
it.
your side.
But I was stupid here. I could play after queen g3, I could play queen h7, I think.
And now with
And
bishop d4,
bishop d4 and f5.
we thought about that at some
And then
point.
if you go somewhere with
e1?
the rook, maybe I can play knight g6.
But
Well,
we
maybe
saw
not. Maybe here she has some counterplay. I don't know, but
I mean, what you did is just advantage, I think. I mean, the game, the position
yes,
you
but
got in the ending.
but for me it was not that clear. Yes, I understand that it's an advantage, but should I win it?
Well, I mean, we were not. I mean, I thought objectively, like the chances here for white to make a draw are still not so bad because it's not so easy for
Not
you
easy at
to
all.
move your pawns. You managed, but I mean, what we were puzzled already, like yesterday, looking at Tan Zhongyi's time management. Yesterday against Gayashkin, I don't know if you realized that or if you got to know it. She had a drawish ending, but she had 50 minutes on the clock and she was playing blitz until she had a lost position.
Oh, really?
Today against you, already the fact to allow you to get with the king to e4, which we will see, I think the most interesting moment starts exactly here. I mean, bishop d3 check, you go, king g4 and bishop c4. Actually, did you plan how to break through here?
It would pose some problems.
How? I mean, for you
maybe-
to
yes,
break through,
maybe.
I didn't see how you would break through.
I don't know. I would try to play b5.
Okay, bishop b3 is forced, I guess.
I have no idea. I understand that it's not easy. I was not sure I'm winning, but
I thought it's a fortress already.
Probably you are right, but could I play better? Okay.
No,
of
no, I
course
mean, for
could.
you, I mean, maybe there were some moments which I think are not, now they are too
But
deep
with
and
also
too
with
tiring.
1 minute on the
No.
clock, I was already not happy.
We don't blame you in this game. Here we blame the time management of Tan Zhongyi, which for us was surprising because she doesn't need to allow you
Yes,
to
I
get
was
to
surprised.
e4.
She looks like she just missed king e4. She started to
think in
play-
this moment.
Yes, and to play quickly.
And now, I mean, the best part for us, sorry to say, when rook takes a2, I also figured it out that this is an impressive move. I mean, like, I saw that you could play that.
Yes.
And then we started to calculate, right? So here we thought like king c2, this is also like, and here we'd only calculate b3 and we always saw a draw. Then we started to calculate you move king b2.
Yes.
Yes, and the funny thing is, like, okay, bishop c1 is... Now I ask you, how does a game after bishop takes c6 end without giving the moves?
I think black is winning. No?
Okay, wait. What is your move here?
What is my move?
Here you decide if you win or if you lose. I know if you draw or if you lose. I think at least according to
on.
our calculation, yes.
But
No,
my pawn is very close. No?
okay, your move.
I don't know. I was playing black.
No, but I mean you're black, and the thing is, like, in the game probably you wanted to play king takes a2. You must have calculated that, right? But I think king takes a2 loses the game for you.
You mean where?
I mean king takes a2. I mean b3 I think is draw because
No, but make your move.
I make knight. Knight e3 I play. Sorry, I forgot to
But
make
if
move.
I take,
Okay,
What
knight
happens?
f5. Knight takes d6. Knight e4. That's
and
what
therefore,
Knight d2. You lose. knight e4, I think, is what you and what Tan Zhongyi missed. But the funny thing is, like, if she had calculated correctly, you would lose if you don't play
Yes, of
b3
course.
instead of king takes a2.
Of course, but I would play b3, of course.
You would. Well, the thing is, like, probably here you would start thinking again if you had enough time to make the calculation, unless you were sure already that king takes a2 would win the game.
But maybe I could play, and if I play b3, it's
b3
a draw.
it's a draw because
Yes,
you will be
I
in
saw
time
it,
to get
yes.
king c4.
That's
This
why
is
I
the
played-
way to still save the game, but it went already in the direction where it could go wrong, you know. And that's why for us this was like, it was taking our nerves because we were trying to calculate, and say like, oh, Katya still makes a draw if she plays b3 in this moment.
Well, and g2, she just takes, yes, and there is nothing. g2.
I mean, g2 doesn't change the fate because this
Because she
idea with
takes
knight
the-
d2 and knight e4, knight d2 is remaining the same.
Yes, but and here. Okay,
Is this still a
b3,
draw?
it's-
Is this draw in any case? I mean, you will not win this game, I wanted to say, no matter what you do, but you have to be careful not to lose it.
But I wanted to win, you know.
I know, I mean, we were sure that you calculate rook takes a2 in favor for you, and you were lucky that Tan Zhongyi just did the same and believed you, because the problem is in the whole calculation that you miss at the end the resource of knight e4, I believe.
Yes,
and that's
but if I take,
no, this is doesn't change. This
doesn't change
this then
anything.
you take on c7, it's even more
okay, and
hopeless.
then let me try king b2. You take here, and if I take here,
You take on g3,
yes.
but I mean, I'm not wait a second.
Your knight is on.
No, but I
g4.
don't take here. I never take, even you take here, and
No, it's your move.
I always take here.
You take here.
I mean, I never allow you to take. I don't need the 3-3 pawn. I take here. Now, if you take, which is
yes, I
forced,
have to take.
knight e3, you have to come up with b3, otherwise you lose. And that's the issue. And we were puzzled, actually, if you would find it in this moment or not. What's Tan
I
Zhongyi?
can tell you. I can't tell you.
You don't know. But I mean, of course, here in this moment, probably would reconsider the calculation. You would see that for sure. And after this, the question is like, if you would have calculated knight b5, knight b5 wins for black.
And are you sure? And if I go this way,
d6. I mean, the worst case, I have knight d2, knight b1, knight a3, which is still a draw.
no, I mean I can make a draw here. I think like this.
This, yeah, even this may be still a draw. Still, yeah. Right.
I'm sure if I get this position, I would find king b3. This
King
you can
b3.
trust me.
No, I trust you on that. I just wonder if I can trick you. Probably no. Probably I have to make the draws this way. Yeah, okay. Then it's fine.
Then
because
it's fine.
we only calculated that that you allow us to queen. So you did everything right, Katya. Don't worry.
Yes, it's a draw.
No, but
it was a tough game. Yes,
it was a tough game for me. The thing is just the time management.
Here I was already not sure to continue or just to make a draw because
You had no time.
I had no time and I didn't see how to
Break through, yeah.
Yes. And with 1 minute it was a bit risky because you always can the rook is somehow a bit trapped. You always can miss
But I can
checks,
probably tell you won the game because of your time. Because if you had more time,
So
then
it's a trick.
actually this trick worked in your game today very well. But this trick worked actually for Gunina against Maria Mutsushuk at some point when Maria went wrong with knight e3. Eventually, Gunina didn't find queen e7.
But
This
she was
impressive
also-
move.
She was also too short of time.
And Maria had 10 minutes in comparison to 1 minute, and she went wrongly. So basically, being in a big time trouble could be here a wise strategy.
But I don't want to repeat it. It's
No, I mean, no, I think actually, like Tan Zhongyi, in my opinion, she got punished twice for bad time management. I mean, like against Gayashkina, 50 minutes on the clock, and she played quick, pretty fast.
They play fast.
In Chinese, I know, but I mean, here to play fast, to allow your king to e4 already
But
is
they're
one
used,
thing.
you know, when you play Chinese league, they don't have increment after 40
So basically,
moves.
you mean like they can't stand the endurance of
Yes,
having
and
suddenly so
then
much time on the clock.
They just starting blitzing and cannot stop, you know, with this feeling.
Anyway, it's time now to give you a rest. The game was super long, and our nerves were also like quite down looking at your game and
Come on.
Nana's game. It
Everything was under control.
All right. Then I wish you best of luck.
Thank you, Lisa.
Good rest. So tomorrow is a rest day.
Yes.
And well, I hope that,
We'll see.
you are on +1.
Okay,
You can
we'll
still make some excitement to the leader.
I hope so.
See you after tomorrow. Good night.